Hello students, Sacred Heart High School welcomes you. Today we will study chapter 11, Cell Structure and Microorganisms, part 3. In this chapter, we are going to study about useful and harmful microorganisms. Microorganisms have been on Earth for billions of years and have adapted to live in extreme conditions. They are found in almost all areas of the Earth's biosphere, and new microorganisms are still being discovered all the time. Some can be harmful, causing diseases and illnesses, while others are useful to us and are an important part of the ecosystem. Microbes which are present in soil, dung, etc. decomposes the garbage to obtain food material. As a result, garbage is soon converted into manure of the best quality and our surroundings are kept clean. This manure is also used as fertilizers for different crops. As in the case of garbage, for proper sewage disposal, microbes are released in the sewage or gutters so as to help in the quick decomposition of the organic compounds in it. Root nodules of leguminous plants contains the rhizobium microorganism. This microorganism absorbs atmospheric nitrogen and converts it into its nitrate, a compound. Microorganisms like azotobacter are also present in the soil. They also convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. These nitrogenous compounds help to increase soil fertility and thereby the protein content of the pulses grown in that soil. Microbes are also useful for producing milk products like butter, buttermilk, cheese, etc. Fermentation. Fermentation is a metabolic process in which the activity of microorganisms bring about a desirable change to a food or beverage. In this process, one type of carbon compound is converted into another type of carbon compound by the action of microorganisms. Heat is generated in this process and carbon dioxide and some gases are released. That is why you will see an increase in volume of some foodstuffs. For example, bread dough and idli batter are seen to rise. This process of fermentation is used for making yogurt from milk, producing alcohol from grains and fruits, bread from flour, as well as in the production of acetic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, vitamins and antibiotics. Antibiotics. Antibiotics are medicines that help stop infections caused by bacteria. They do this by killing the bacteria or by keeping them from reproducing. The word antibiotic means against life. Any drug that kills germs in your body is technically an antibiotic. Antibiotics like penicillin destroy the pathogens and stop their growth. Antibiotics are produced with the help of specific microbes. Previously, diseases like tuberculosis, typhoid, cholera were considered incurable. But now, because of rise in antibiotics, such diseases have become curable. Domestic animals and plants can also be protected from various diseases with the help of antibiotics. Vaccine, which is produced in a laboratory with the help of microbes, gives immunity against a particular disease. If we have been vaccinated against any diseases, our immunity, that is resistance to that disease, increases so that the possibility of contracting that disease is greatly reduced. Microorganisms are also used in processes like tanning of skin. Tanning of skin is the action or activity of exposing one's skin to sun or some chemicals in order to achieve a brown or darkened color. Microorganisms are also used in the production of ropes and strings from agave. Some microbes use oil for their growth. Such microbes are used to clear a layer of oil floating on the surface of the ocean or lake formed due to a leak or spill. Hence, such microorganisms are very useful and important in clearing the oil spill. Farm waste, Human urine and feces, wet garbage, etc. is collected and used in a biogas plant to produce biogas and fertilizer. Harmful microorganisms. Harmful microorganisms cause several diseases in human beings, animals, and plants, which can even lead to death. The harmful microorganisms not only damage the human body but also the food we eat. For example, if jars of pickles, jams, etc. are opened after a long time, a round layer of white scum or black particles may appear to have formed on the surface. In summer, milk and meat get spoiled quickly. Fungus grows quickly on moist and stale food. If we eat such food, we may suffer from food poisoning. Food poisoning is a condition when some microbes release toxic or harmful materials into food. If we eat such food, then we may suffer from loose motion and vomiting. Pathogens. Pathogens are microorganisms that cause diseases. They are mostly found in water bodies which is contaminated with sewage and dirt from the surrounding. They are also found in food which is left uncovered in unhygienic conditions with houseflies sitting on it. If such contaminated food or water is consumed, we may fall ill with the diseases of the alimentary canal like amoebiasis, typhoid, cholera, hepatitis, etc. When an infected person sneezes or coughs, pathogens are released in the air. A healthy person may get infected with such pathogens on breathing in the same air and contract diseases like common cold, cough, pneumonia, tuberculosis, diphtheria, etc. Mosquitoes reproduce in places like heaps of garbage, drains, stagnant water, etc. Microbes that cause diseases like malaria, dengue, elephantiasis, yellow fever, chikungunya, Zika fever, etc. gain entry into the human body through the bite of a female mosquito. In order to live a healthy and disease-free life, we should eat fresh and properly cooked food. You should always drink boiled water, hold handkerchief over your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze. Don't allow garbage and water to accumulate around your house. I hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you.